And so she was driving to class and she parked her car, parked my car, and she went to class. And then she came back out at like 9:30, and they were towing my car. They had it on the towing machine or whatever it's called, the towing truck, the tow truck. Oh my gosh, blonde moment. It's fun. So they were towing it. They were taking it away. And so I was asleep. Sleeping. So she called me, and I will never forget what she said because it is so funny. She calls me, and I answer, and she said, "It's happened." And I said, "What are you talking about?" She said, "Your car got towed." And I was like, oh my gosh, like, my car got towed and I didn't even drive it. Like, what the heck? Oh, I was so mad. I was really that mad though. But anyways, so she calls her mom, and her mom picks me up, and her mom picks her up because at that time, like I said, it was in January. It was snowing so hard. It was a blizzard back then. And so it was snowing. Snow was everywhere. It's freezing, frigid cold outside. And the tow truck had done left her in the freaking snow with no car. And so her mom came and picked her up outside of where her class ended at. And picked me up. And so we went to where they had towed it to. And she had to pay $150. $150 to get it back. I felt so bad because it was my car, but her mom was not letting me pay for it. I offered and insisted to pay for it, but her mom would not let me. So she ended up paying $150 for me to get my car back, which was very sweet of her. But now we know that my college campus tows people in the frigid cold. I still love them, but they shouldn't have done that. Whatever, I'm over it. I can laugh at it now. So, second time my car has been towed. Fairly recent, as in 2 days ago. Yes, you heard me right. 2 days ago. So, in this case, I had met my boyfriend at his apartment complex. We were going to watch a movie at a drive-in that night. So, here I am driving my car. And at his apartment complex, he only has one spot for his car. They do not give apartment renters 2 spots. You only get 1 spot. And so there's about 20 apartments in that complex. And there's only one guest spot. So if you need an extra spot, you park in the guest one if it's open. So every time I usually go over there, I will either park in the guest or I will park in another person's spot, because there are a lot of apartments that aren't rented out in that complex. So not all the spots, not all of these spots are full. And there have been many times when I've had to park in another person's spot And we were pulling up and he's parking. And he said, "Your car's not here." And I look and my car was not there. And I had locked it, so I didn't think it'd been stolen. Like, that never crossed my mind at all. So we called our landlord, or he called his landlord, which is his mother. It's pretty funny how that works. But he called his mother, and she had no clue that my car had been towed. Apparently, somebody else's landlord, there are different landlords in that apartment complex. Somebody else's landlord had towed my car and had not told her about it. But we know all of the landlords, and they know what I drive. And so I was like, why didn't they just tell me to move my car? And I would have moved it to Walmart. I don't know, literally anywhere else instead of towing it. But I was in the wrong spot, I will say that, okay? So we call, and she says, "Yes, your car is at blank 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 towing service." And so at this point, after this is the second time I've ever been towed, I was like, you know what? I don't even care. Just take my money. I was fed up with it at that point. Like, I will just pay. I'm not even going to try and put up a fight to get my car back. Like, I need my car. Take my money. I don't even care, okay? I was done at that point. Absolutely done. So we drive to the towing place the next morning. And it's first off, this is my first issue with it. It was in the middle of nowhere. We passed probably 3 other towing services to get to the one that my car was at. And I was like, it wasn't even in the same county that my car got towed.